This week on the Beyond Worlds podcast, it's our anniversary. Love you, hubby.
We celebrate 1 year of being best friends and doing a podcast together. So come and join us.
In another world.
Um, Welcome back to the Beyond Worlds podcast. I am Beyond Joe.
I'm Stephen. On Thursdays. I don't have Thursday, Stephen. So no, just Stephen.
We are mixing this thing up, aren't we?
Yeah.
Changing the days. It's what happens now. Now it's to shift work.
Yeah. And, maybe in things, you just genuinely got things to. Well, I suppose broken arm. Well,
that was something. Weekends away.
Yeah.
Hit up Sheffield. Check out my YouTube video if you want to know what I got up to in Sheffield.
Shameless self-plug. There is absolutely.
Wow.
It'd be really cool to see what if there's actually crossover, because that would be.
Well, this is it. The whole purpose of the YouTube video in the first place, me doing that, was to try and bring more people to the podcast. I was like, I want to bring more people across, and so a bit of a wavy to and fro. Yeah, it's all good fun, isn't it? All good crack.
Go
I'm
watch
enjoying
his
it.
stuff. Sharingan.
There's
Ran.
Oh man.
But I can't do anything cool with my eyes.
We had a week off, and we decided to do that. It's the first time we've had a week off since you were in Barcelona. That's right.
Yeah.
That's where he lives.
Yeah.
Yep. So that was a long time ago.
That was like early as well. So it was like
it was early.
So.
And congratulations and happy anniversary on 420.
No.
It was our 1 year of doing the podcast. It's amazing.
Yeah.
We have a subscriber on the YouTube for each month. So, I mean, better than nothing. It's not a big old fat zero.
And when you add on the Spotify ones too,
Yes. Yeah.
They're definitely not just like 6 of my accounts.
Oh God, then the others are me. So,
oh
well. I mean, this is it. We've always said the podcast was for us, and it's taught me so much about being confident and about doing this sort of stuff. Yeah. And I love hanging out with you and doing it. So
yeah, it's nice to just have a chill catch up and chat to someone about stuff that I like.
Yeah,
I love going out with everybody, but it's not someone. There's no one else apart from Eddie, I would say, and even then with Eddie, that like the crossover of topics isn't as much. Like with me and you, literally, I'm pretty sure everything that I like, you like, and everything that you like, I'm mostly like.
Yeah.
So it's nice to be able to always chat the shit with one of the ladies that can do that. So.
And I like that we although we have very similar tastes, we also disagree on a lot of of
Oh hell
but
yeah!
in a positive way. And I think this has been a fantastic.
You tell me I'm chatting shit. We're both wrong. Like, neither of us know what we're really talking about. So
well, that's it, and that's the beauty of this sort of thing, right? Is that we don't, and we're having fun. And for anyone who has popped in over the past year, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
We love you too. Love you, Belle.
Yeah, Belle has listened to every single one of our podcasts. So good. That's pretty nuts.
I mean, she's already got the like premium Patreon package with you, right? So.
I mean, the premium Patreon package came with a baby, so she won that one. God, yeah. Thinking about it, Bowie would have been only 6 months old when we started this. So crazy, man.
Yeah, she's so big since then.
She has grown big, and
I saw the guest appearance.
In the video, yeah, she was little toddling around, or only from the back.
Good job.
I'm nervous.
I'm pulling Bella along to go places. That was great.
That's a weird thing that I've sort of had to get my head around and especially being a new dad and all that stuff, is having pictures of your child on the internet. We talk a lot about AI, and the idea that the internet can create like an AI aged thing, and I don't know. I heard something really messed up. Great intro to a podcast here. But something really messed up where there is an AI on the dark web that takes pictures of clothed children
Yeah.
rips those clothes right off.
Yeah, there's definitely fire like some.
It's just
that it just fill the blanks.
Yeah, just dark though, isn't it? That
yeah.
I just don't want to risk it.
I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking people like likenesses and that. Brain didn't even go there.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is
that's a dad one though. I don't think my brain would go there unless I was a dad.
Well, that's a good thing. I think that your brain didn't go there. I think well done, good work. I'm proud of you. That's you shouldn't have done. And I have to say a massive thank you to you because you've always been my brother from another mother. Your mother has always been incredibly close to me, and you are, for all intents, she will never know any difference. You're her uncle. Like you're just as much her uncle as my sister and Belle's sister are her aunts. And that's what she will know.
You always need extra positive male influence, and I'm a nutcase sometimes. So
Yeah, I love that. You need positive male influence, and I'm crazy. So it's oh, brilliant.
You just gotta supply with like toys, and I'll always be super cool. So whatever I want to do will be when if I've got to look after you guys. Like, do you want to do this? But yeah, cool. Well, cool shit. It's gonna be cool.
She is loving her new shoes that you got her. So again, thank you so much for that.
Oh, I was worried because after the when they hurt her feet when we were out, maybe that might be like, no, I don't want to wear them. They hurt, but
no, obsessed. And again, it wasn't even that they were hurting as much. I think she was just being difficult. She's sort of just been difficult about everything recently. That age,
even if they're baby ones, Doc Martens are sort of famous for you gotta wear them in, right?
Right.
Probably wasn't used to having a shoe like that on as well because we super support.
Yeah, they zip up, don't they, and stuff. Yeah. So, but yeah, back to our normal. What do you call it? I don't know. That went bad.
Regularly scheduled programming.
That's what I was trying to say. Let's do a blast from the past. We have not done this in a long time. For the year special, what you're watching, what you're reading, what you're playing. Bum, bum, bum.
Dum, 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 dum. Go on, what are you watching?
I started Alien Romulus yesterday while I was getting that one sleep. I'm halfway through, and that's such a cool film so far. The ending really could go to shit, but the first half.
I went into that not skeptical because I'd read really good reviews, really good non-critic reviews, and I was not blown away, but just below that, I was very satisfied, very satisfied. I'm not it's not a spooky horror film, but sci-fi horror, I can kind of get behind a little bit because space is spooky as fuck. Deep water horror, I can get behind that. That's spooky as fuck. Ghosts and stuff, not spooky, which is weird. But yeah, it wasn't scary, but I was like, oh, it was good for me. So very satisfying.
So from where I am in it as well, the sort of the tickling of the member berries that we always talk about is again just the right amount of tickle. You're not I'm not getting any thrusting, just tickling, and that's what I want. I don't want you to whack me over the head with it. I just want you to softly remind me of what was in the past. And so cool.
I'm kind of hyped that they're rehashing some of the sci-fi horror franchises because you're getting new Predators as well. I can't remember what that one was called, but the trailer for that looks really awesome. This is the first Predator on Predator sort of movie. I think it's about a younger Predator.
I know the Predators have gone against each other in Aliens versus and stuff, but they're so forgettable. Yeah.
And the last one, Prey, is I've only got 20-30 minutes into it, but that was cool from what I watched. So I do want to finish that.
Yeah, I'd like to. That's on my list.
The last couple of Predators before that, I enjoyed. I thought they were pretty badass. Crazy Predator dogs and that mega super kaiju size one.
Yeah, I like the
size, but
the last one when they came to Earth, wasn't it? There was one where they came to Earth, but I didn't like the one where they were all captured. Loads of criminals were captured and taken to a predator planet.
I like that one.
Oh, okay.
Those were, for what it is, I'm like, it was cool. That's one that had like Adrian Brody in it.
I think so.
It's like, yeah, what? Yeah, I enjoy. Oh no, I don't think that was. I don't think that was That was the next one. I think he was in. Not the
Okay.
criminals one. I think it was like they took like loads of dangerous people and dropped them on the planet. They're all like specialists. Maybe I might be thinking wrong, but anyway.
But yeah, I think you find out they're criminals towards the end anyway, like
Okay.
that they're actually bad guys. So yeah, it's probably all getting meshed up.
Yeah.
But what else was I? And then I've just been watching, because it's that season again. I've been watching a lot of car booting, like reseller YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
And again, I had to start questioning, like, wait a minute, am I a fucking reseller? Because I've never liked resellers. Like, the idea of reseller makes me feel gross.
Why?
Because I'm not doing, with my reselling, I'm not doing it to get rich. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing this to get a living or anything like this. I'm purely, my reselling is to build my collection. So I feel like I'm more of a swapper.
Buying and selling, it's all the same. Like,
Yeah, it is.
I don't get. I don't get it, but you know, you make your money, bro.
Yeah, I know
how you do it.
It's because of like there's a fine line between like a reseller and a scalper.
Yeah.
And
well, no, I wouldn't say so.
No,
good. Not really.
As in a negative, like you'd say they're quite different.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I don't ever want to be a scalper. Like that just makes me feel so gross.
You're not going to stores and buying like everything, but that's just goes to prove the popularity of card games and come up, because you get with tickets and stuff like that. So it's just a thing. It's what people will do. I mean, it sucks, but
yeah, I don't want to feel like I'm taking something from someone else to make a profit. But I'm very happy. Like when we were out shopping, we went to the charity shop. I found a game controller for a really good price, and I was very much prepared to trade that in for CX for games. But I could quite easily, if I wanted to, have chucked that on eBay to get more. So it's not about the money. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to make myself feel better.
You're all doing the same thing. Like, not scalping, but you find something cheap, you're still selling it.
Yeah.
You bought it to sell it. It doesn't matter what price you sell it at.
No, you're right.
It's the intention. I mean, you do you, man. Like, people buy and sell shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't think too deep into it.
Yeah, my brain. I think too deep into everything, man.
You went down a rabbit hole there, man.
I do. Because again, I just don't want to. I don't like the idea that I'm taking from someone else. But on the flip side, someone else will do it if I don't. So it's like things aren't just going to sit.
It's a good deal, and you can do it, and you know how to get rid of it. It's not like if you just like buying stuff to sell and then just keeping it because you have no idea how to and don't intend to find out. But you can go to CX, get a voucher. You can sell it on eBay if you wanted to, if it was that much of a difference.
True. And let's face it, all I do is rebuy. I am so bad at money, man. So bad at money.
Capitalism, man. You just gotta keep your little income streams. To be fair, like taking them to CX is probably good because like there's less tax trail. You're just trading a voucher.
Oh well, that's it. I don't have any eBay issues, so
yeah.
Especially now with Royal Mail whacking up the prices again, but we won't go down there because that's a whole fucking thing. Royal Mail, man. I'm so glad I left. I was a postman. I think we've probably talked about it, but I was a postman for nearly 5 years, and that place went to shit during my time there, and it's just got worse. So, what have you been watching, my friend? Because you mentioned something at the start of the show.
Yeah, I've been watching the US Shameless. I don't know where it came from. After I got back from yours, I watched a couple of episodes of Mad Men, and it was just there. I was like, I'm gonna see, because I'd never liked the look of the UK one, because the guy that played Frank, I don't know if it's the same character, he just looked too fucked up.
He did, didn't he?
His face and everything, his eyes, he was fucked. He that hit a bit too close to home. I was like, damn, that really is my country. And at least the US one, he kind of cleans up. And I don't know. It's been, I haven't stopped watching it since then. It's just super binge. I only started work on Tuesday. I just had it on. I found a box to put my phone in as a little mini screen. Have it on
nice.
and playing Rise.
Is there a lot of it to watch? It's quite a few seasons.
I think it's either 11 or 14.
Christ.
I think it's 11. I'm like nearly through season 7. There's only 12 episodes a season.
Okay.
So
how long?
Like 45, 50 minute ones.
Okay. So hour with breaks if it's on TV sort of thing.
Yeah, and there's Netflix, so it's got mini breaks.
Fuck you, Netflix. So excuse me. The US Shameless, is that set in the UK still, or is it now set in the US?
No, it was set in Chicago.
Oh, cool. So nice.
Yeah, it was proper fucky. It was cool. It was, like I said before, it reminds me of a little bit of Always Sunny. Not quite like they're as in your face, but it's just a bunch of fuckheads that keep getting away with it. It's cool. That's how I see it, as just for the pure entertainment side of it. So it's amusing me. Like, I keep hoping people get fucked over, and people keep getting fucked over. Some nice things happen, and some okay things happen. But I know there's 4 more seasons, or 5 more seasons. So I know more stuff's gonna go to shit.
Yeah.
Let's see the adventure. And if it's finished, then I don't know if it is or not. But
surely.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
It's like 2006, I think. I don't know. But yeah, it's been cool.
I've seen a lot of clips of it popping up recently when I'm like perusing. Maybe no, because it wasn't when you watch it. I was like, maybe because we shared internet briefly, but that was pre you watching it. But the clips are brilliant. It clips out really well, really funny.
There's a few very fun characters. Like everyone's pretty good in it, but all the actors are very good because you either really like or really hate them. And if you really hate them, it's because you're meant to really hate them. You know. So yeah, it's funny as hell, I think, and it's just dumb. Like, this shouldn't be happening. I think in one of the things I just watched, Frank had managed to like squat and in a house with a bunch of homeless people, and turned it into a homeless shelter, and then managed to swindle some billionaire out of like bare furniture and shit, and was like sending the homeless people out in like little groups to go begging and taking cuts of it when they come back to it. It was so funny. It's like proper organized the homeless. It was great.
He's like a homeless pimp.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much exactly, because he would take a large cut and had like loads of cool shit in his room, and no one was allowed in. But then they found it all and threw him out. I tried to burn the place down.
Sick.
Fire's always good.
Anything else? Or is it mainly Shameless? I guess when you're into something, it kind of you just watch it.
Yeah, you just go next.
Yeah.
So mainly that. I mean, also like Rise, Sunbreak, like hammer builds.
Oh, cool. Yeah. See
that's
I've
got like, this bit of armor. What do I need next? What more things do I need next? Okay, how do I get to there? All right, sweet. So it's always right at the end game, but not quite at the hardest stuff.
I thought you did the big bad.
Yeah. But then there's stuff after that.
Oh, so crikey. Jesus.
So you find the final big bad after an event, after a title update quest. So you could technically unlock it really early, and you could try it as soon as you get to a HM Master Rank 10, because there's an event quest for it.
Okay.
But it does fucking wreck you a little bit. It's super hard. It's very good though.
Still enjoying it.
Have you frozen?
Oh, no? Have I frozen? Hello. You've frozen. Oh no, you're back.
Still moving. You were stuck in shit. I just wasn't really. Oh, trying to connect. Make sure you have stable connection. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's back.
I'm gonna make a note of when that was, so I can find it easily. 21 minutes in. So you'd still recommend Rise though, especially with your new grips, your controllers.
Yeah. It fucks me up sometimes because I forget that I've programmed that button. I want the
Black
left hand
Adder.
side one, because Wirebug's the top one. I push Wirebug for my inventory, and sometimes my inventory for my Wirebug. I should admit, because I can't program the left trigger, so,
Uh...
but it's not. It's when it's good. So yeah.
Swish. Yeah, I haven't been playing much. Just haven't had the time really. In terms of reading, how are you with One Piece? You caught up? You
I
far behind?
think I'm like maybe 2 chapters behind now. I read a couple,
Okay.
and then again I was reading one, and then my food was ready as well. I think so. I'm not like not all the way caught up, but I haven't seen anything like crazy popping up on Reddit. I mean, I scroll past the One Piece thread, any One Piece post. I haven't seen any crazy big pictures or anything. People are always posting panels. So.
So, quick note that we may be spoiling, not quite up to date, but nearly up to date with the One Piece manga as of the 8th of May. I personally, it's the first time I've not been like mega excited by what One Piece is doing. It's a bit, I don't know. I don't know if maybe it's because I've been treated so much recently, but I just feel it's just really slowed down.
I mean, it's the start of the final saga. Like,
But
well, it's not, but it's build up. It's
yeah,
finished. They just got out of Egghead.
because
They're building up
Egghead
again.
was fire, and then there was so much like there was the I can't remember what it's called now, but the big display which had all the One Piece history on it and stuff like this,
Yeah, that's
and
Hellbath.
yeah,
So I mean, you're getting what hasn't lived up to your expectations.
I guess it's mainly the Elder Knights,
Yeah, what
the Knights,
the Holy Knights.
the Holy Knights. That's it. My brain is just fried at the moment. But yeah, the Holy Knights just and their current way of trying to get the Giants on board and things like that. I just feel I don't know. I think it's again because I'm reading it weekly. I think I just should probably wait for a chunk and just read it together.
Yeah, waiting weekly, you do get the stories are quite disjointed sometimes.
That's
So
what I think is
that might be
happening.
why.
And I think as well, maybe the scans I'm reading maybe aren't the
Possibly.
best. Things like that. Maybe the missing stuff.
There
Because
are some pages, some sites I find that when you're reading, like, it won't buffer a page. Some are like just
uh,
random. If you're doing the whole page view on one page, it sometimes doesn't buffer the image properly,
maybe
so
that's
it
what
just
it
won't
is.
be there.
And again, it's not to say I'm not still in love with One Piece.
Yeah,
It's still my favorite of like manga, anime, whatever. It's I guess I'm just so desperate for
yeah,
what comes next.
we can't love everything.
Yes, I
Uh,
guess that's it.
there's parts of the story I'm like, oh, come on. It's what it is when something's that long.
Yeah,
So
I think I'm so excited for it to be for all the stuff that has been happening, and Egghead was so fire
yeah,
that
there was some cool shit that had to be the big opening for the final saga, I guess.
yeah.
Now maybe they slow down so people catch their breaths a bit.
And I think I might be a bit nervous because I think maybe I'm letting outlying things affect it. I've seen some videos which suggest and some people talking which suggest they think there'll be another time skip so that because there's the power difference between the Holy Knights and the Five Elders and all this stuff. Yeah, I really don't want it.
No,
So
definitely not.
I think I'm like
I don't think
nervous.
so.
Mm.
But Oda's always pulled it out of his ass. He
You
has
are
pulled it
true.
out of his
You're
ass,
right.
but you know,
You're right.
fuck what deal. When it comes to One Piece and when it comes to something and you're in it and people start talking nonsense, fuck that shit. So that bullshit. If you haven't seen something, you should listen to a lot of people talking bullshit.
Yeah. No, you're right.
But then a lot of the time, the people online chatting bullshit are just the ones that don't like it, because the people that do like it are watching it, so they're not online chatting about it. So,
Yeah, and I guess the flip
the
side
paradox,
is
right?
that
Something like that.
talking about watching and going back, I have been still watching Egghead, and so just being reminded of just the fire that is Egghead. Yeah. Oh, One Piece. I cannot wait for the rest to keep going. There's got to be a new movie soon, right? It's been a while. You'd think they'd pop out another
maybe.
one.
I haven't seen anything, but maybe.
And
I think maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I probably didn't.
and the season 2 of the Netflix has to come soon.
Yeah, there's not even been trailers or anything for that, but I know they started shooting a while back
Because they had the
it's
chopper tease, didn't they?
Yeah, it's in production. They'll just be releasing little bits of it at a time, I guess. Because they need, if Odin's working on stuff and they need some of his, maybe they need some of his approval on stuff, and if he's busy, can't get everything quite right. I don't know. Who knows?
Have you been reading anything else?
Yeah, I've been reading Meddling Kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's been okay so far. I'm not too far into it because I've been trying to read it when I go to sleep, but then the Shameless has just been distracting me and get drifted away. What are these fuckheads doing? So I'm not giving it like my full attention. So I'm trying to read I'm reading bits of it on the train each day.
Smart.
But about 25% of the way through. It's pretty good.
Oh, cool. I mean, we'll talk about it in the review. The hardest bit I found was the way the writer would switch between like scripted writing and
that was odd.
And I found an interview, and we'll talk about it more in the day, but I found an interview where he was just like, yeah, sometimes I just want to write a lot and I can't really be bothered with explaining it all. So I just do it as though it was a script because then I could write faster. It's like, is there a reason? Is that like me? And he was like, no, it's quicker. And it's just the funniest thing. It's like, fair enough, I guess. Like, okay. Like, so long as I'm not...
I don't know why. I just went with it. I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, okay. Because I know it's going to be a bit funky. I'm like, oh, maybe there's something to that of it in the long run. But yeah, fair play, man. I didn't even question it when it first popped up. I just carried on reading. Okay, this makes it easier as well.
It does though. No, I had the opposite where my brain was like, oh, there has to be a reason. Oh, I need to know the reason behind it. Oh, it's going to drive me mental if I don't know why. Yeah.
To be fair, I probably read that more those bits closer because they were structured like that. I was like, oh, my brain loved it. Oh, okay. Information presented neat and compact.
And it is really obvious. You know exactly who's talking when they're talking. It makes me think I maybe should read more like scripted plays and stuff. Because seems pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Get rid of all the stage directions.
No, exactly that. And yeah. So I think I've enjoyed what I've read so far. And I'm less confused than when we were reading Canticle because that one got me so confused the whole way through.
I'm enjoying the Scooby Doo vibes.
Yeah. And something interesting about that as well. So you've heard of Famous Five, right?
Yeah.
Growing
up,
yeah.
I pointed them out to you when we were in a charity shop near me.
Okay, so exactly that. This book, apparently, he went to the US publishers and stuff and was like, so yeah, it's all based around the Famous Five. And they went, the who? He's like, Enid Blyton and Famous Five. They went, no idea what the fuck you're talking about. He's like, Scooby Doo? And they went, oh, okay. So he was like, oh, yeah, so it's like Scooby Doo. But in his head, it was always Enid Blyton, which is why it's not really that Scooby Doo. It's got like the whole gang of kids solving crimes to it. So
I can see the parallels between characters as well, though. So I mean,
the Scooby Doo parallels. Oh yeah. But yeah, it's fun.
I keep like picturing each of them as the so I was like, I'll do this when we do.
We will do it. So look forward to that. That'll be in a few weeks. Yeah, Final Fantasy's coming to Magic the Gathering. Ken messaged us today about pre-release.
Cool. Because I don't know, man. It's like I'll go do a pre-release, but I just been thinking, the only reason I would buy some is to sell it later now.
Oh really?
yeah, just like I don't really want to buy Magic cards.
Yeah, I have them all pre-ordered as we talked about, and I was thinking, well, maybe it'd be worth to have with the potential that it could increase. I think I'm going to cancel it all. Maybe just keep a commander deck. I don't want to be
Yeah,
in pocket for stuff. I don't want to. I'd rather other people have. I might send it to our friends and be like, "Does anyone want any of this stuff before I?" Because it's all sold out on Amazon.
yeah,
Does anyone want this before I get rid of my pre-orders? Like, you're welcome to it, and I'll sell it for what it cost me. But yeah, I don't think I want it. And Gundam's coming in April. I'd rather put money into
yeah,
that.
yeah. No matter what it is,
Not April, July. Sorry, Gundam's
Final
coming.
Fantasy stuff's just gonna be expensive, and at the end of the day, if I want to play a Final Fantasy card game, there is a Final Fantasy card game.
And it's so cheap.
And the cards are crazy. They're like weird plastic card, but not plastic. It's super odd. Me and Eddie played a few games. We got, like, it's annoying though because the rules aren't like super comprehensive. So we don't really get what you can do on each turn.
That's the advantage with Magic, is that it's Magic.
It's super structured. There is a rule for everything.
I think I will probably keep like the Cloud because I'm basic starter deck. Sorry, commander deck, and I probably just clear out the rest of it. Just so I've got it, and again, I will open it. It's just so that if ever I feel like someone wants to play a game, whap it out, and the pre-release will be fun. Like, I've never ever done a Magic pre-release, so I'd like to come out and hang out with you guys, and me, you, and Ken, and do it. So
yeah, I don't mind doing a pre-release. That's just going to something a little competitive. Go. What's that? Can't remember the word. Come on, day. Show off the deck building skills. See if I've still got it. See if I still understand the game, or if they've added even more lines of text.
Well, also I feel that like going to a pre-release, it's like going a night out drinking, but you have something to show for it when you go home. It's hanging out with your friends. It's not about winning or losing.
If you get lucky. Me and Ken always get lucky. We all like 2 out of the 4 pre-releases we've been to, we've had a face-off. I think we drew the last one as well.
That's very funny,
right? But I'm pretty sure we drew. That's funny.
Yeah, I have a funny feeling I will be out pretty quick. But again, I'll just enjoy watching you play. So.
You can always people. It's quite nice at pre-releases because people will help you out between rounds. So like if say first game, generally. In first game, someone stomps you, they'll be like, "Do you want me to have a look and see if there's anything?"
Oh, cool!
Like people aren't. It's not there. They're not there to fuck you up. And if they do fuck you up, they'll help you out. Most of the time.
That's nice.
Well, unless you got really unlucky and got stomped by like an 8-year-old or something. Even then, it might be a deck building genius. So, and you are allowed to like swap stuff out between rounds, and they have breaks and stuff, so you can just be like, fuck this shit and build something.
Well, so far that weekend is free. I think it's the weekend of the 6th, so I'll keep that free, and hopefully
schedule permits.
Oh yeah, new schedules.
Yeah, I should find out next Monday.
Nice.
Hey,
Buff. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else to come.
It's always Gundams. I can't remember what new ones are coming, but I've seen a couple of cool ones.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep my eyes a little bit away from Gundam just for the time being. Switch 2, man. That's the big thing on my horizon. Switch 2, June the 5th. It's going to cost. So they already fuckers. The only place I could get one was John Lewis. And unlike everywhere else I've ever pre-ordered something from ever, they took all the money straight away. All the money. I didn't have the money then. So 395 quid gone. So I've been trying to recoup that. That's why I've been selling a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And on top of that, a game, 75 quid. A controller, 75 quid. This is the most expensive. It's more expensive than PlayStation 5, and that shit was expensive. Like, but
a few years later, inflation, trade wars.
Yeah.
World War
First
III
world
on the
problems,
horizon.
right? First world problems. Oh, my life is really hard because I need a Switch too.
That too.
Like,
Do you need the extra controllers?
well,
Do you need?
arguably no, but the way I'm looking at it, I will be doing a video about it. So I'm making myself. It's for content, right? As we always say, for content.
You tell yourself that.
That's what I'm telling myself. It's how I'm getting away with treating myself to video games all month long. Is I'm like, sorry, it's for content. That's for content.
Don't take the piss.
No. Yeah, well, no, this is it. As I've said before, you should only ever buy within your means and should only ever buy when you're comfortable. Switch 2 is not within my means currently, but it will be. It will be when I sell lots of this shit. So long as people don't keep lowballing me on eBay, the cheeky buggers. Yeah, hey, it is what it is.
Well,
Buffy.
I want a new big boy because my shelf won't fit the stand for my unicorn. I made some space on there. I've got a shelf above my screen now, so I need a new PG to put somewhere. I'm going to be staying here a hot sec.
So wait, where's unicorn now at the moment?
It's in a box downstairs.
Because you need a new shelf specifically for that at some point.
The base is far too fat for any of the shelves I've got in my room. It needs a big shelf.
Oh, so you're going to get a PG without a base to go on a shelf?
Yeah, PGU. That can stand on its own. And if not, I'll fucking stick it into a wall.
Well, actually, there are some sick wall mounts.
Yeah.
On like Etsy and stuff like that, where you can put your gun down, like flying and fighting and stuff like this. So that'd be cool.
I wonder if PGU's got a standy hole. Must
be. Maybe.
What base would it need?
No idea. An umbrella. Yeah. Do you think you're hitting up Comic-Con? Do you know yet? If you've got the day, do you think you'll do it, or are you just going to give this one a skip?
Probably. I am super broke at the moment because being between jobs. So unless some money comes in, I'll probably skip it because I'll just be too tempted to buy things.
Yeah.
And I won't be able to buy things. It'll make me sad because I couldn't buy anything. So. Yeah,
May 23rd. I am because again it's 2 weeks before Switch 2. Like I'm scared. I'm real scared.
I mean, technically you've already got it, right? So,
the Switch 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but what I don't have is a game.
Okay.
Etc. So.
Yeah.
Buffy, stop it, sweetheart.
Well, just go like the one con exclusive. Just go one.
Yeah, well that's it. I'll see what's there.
They're not exclusive, are they?
No.
Just exclusively there first.
And I will keep in mind that we've obviously got there will be one in October as well. Last year we went to both, didn't we?
Yeah.
And so maybe we'll hit it up together. Because again, it's a me and you thing, Gundam. So I think when I go, it'll be me, Belle and Bowie are going. We've got a ticket for the Friday this time, which I've never been on a Friday. So I'm quite excited about that. The tickets are here already, so I don't have to queue, which is nice. Well, queue, but not queue for tickets. And I think this time I will do more video game and just see what they've got and just enjoy the day, have some food. The used are going to be there, which is bizarre. I don't know why. So Belle's over the moon that she gets to go and see the used.
Sure. Is that then going to be Bowie's first concert?
Well, this is it again. I don't think they're playing. I just think they're there doing a talk.
Well,
but yeah, technically Bowie's first concert was Incubus because we went to Incubus while Belle was in her Tum Tum, and as they were my favorite band, we go with that. We need to take her to a concert though. Get some ear protectors and actually we have ear protectors, but just get her out there.
Yeah, Slam Dunk would have been cool.
It would have been so cool. Jesus Christ, the cost of music festivals. That could be a whole podcast on its own. Fuck me, man. We were looking at Download.
For a day one as well.
It's just shocking. Like, we really wanted to do Download. And it was almost like £1,500 for the three of us to go. Ugh. And that's not even like the best camping.
Just hide her. What are they going to do? Dude. They're going to actually kick a baby out once you got her in.
Oh man, have you seen the people who do they make prams that hide adults in to get into cinemas and stuff like this? Should just do that so it's just Belle going in on her own with Bowie in a pram. It's like no, she's a tiny baby and she doesn't have to pay and that's all, and I get it for free. But no, it's It's mad, but I guess that's it. Like you say, inflation, all this stuff, and people are paying it. These things are still selling out.
It's funny.
I
People after Coachella, 'cause a lot of people that were at Coachella were paying for it on payment plans, and because the event had finished and their payment plans hadn't finished, they're like, "Well, why should I pay for it now?" It was just funny meme. People said, um, it had a clip from The Big Short of Steve Carell or just doing the it's a bubble. People taking out stupid mini loans, like Klarnering ridiculous stuff. It was just that made me laugh.
it is funny, isn't it?
Music festivals are a credit bubble.
But the thing is, they're brilliant fun. They're so good
Yeah.
fun. They are, well, so long as it's not downloaded and it's peeing with rain and you just end up in a pissy, stinking field.
Just in it being in a super muddy field in the rain. Even if there is music, I'm just my social battery will be gone.
Yeah. Well, that's why
Unless
it's
it
so
was
expensive.
unless it was like one of my favorite bands. I'm not standing in the rain for no. Not like that. Not in a field. I don't want to be covered in mud. I don't like that shit.
Well,
I don't mind for a bit of fun, but not for like hours at a time. No, thank you.
I'm not sure when it is, but Belle definitely wants to go again. So it may be that we go. Because there was a year you guys were going to go. Well, you specifically, and I wanted to go with you. And I know that tickets fell through. So I think I was quite glad that because I was like, I can't fucking afford this.
Yeah, because you think about the price of food when you're in there as well. Everything.
Yeah, it's up, man.
Because not drinking, but still.
But even then, like trying to have
Food.
just like, other stuff, squash, Coke, and you're having to queue for a Coke, bottle of Coke, £5. Fuck off! Like, oh no. Well, we have gone off on a tangent as we usually do, and I mean it's our 1 year special. How can we do that without going off on a tangent?
Yeah, just getting random bullshit.
Go. I very, very, very briefly want to just talk a little bit about the future of the podcast. So we were quite heavily an anime focused podcast for the longest time, and we love our anime, and we're still going to be talking a lot about anime. But what we've been enjoying quite a lot recently is our retrospectives, like focusing on games that we love, focusing on an entire series of anime that we love, rather than just how was this season? It wasn't that it didn't work. It's just that maybe a bit more focused.
You got stuff to talk about quite quickly as well.
Especially considering we're weekly. We do this weekly.
And with like the format that we had back then was when we were a bit more optimistic about more people jumping in. Not to throw shade at anyone that hasn't jumped in or anything. Like,
true.
Don't care. But what we were doing, it's harder to do with just two people. Just having one or two sets of opinions bouncing off each other. It's that's where we go off on. I mean, we'd have gone off on tangents anyway, but because it's the two of us. But with more people, we wouldn't have gone off on tangents, and we'd probably still have a bit more. But we managed to fill out the time because we go off on tangents.
No, exactly that. And so we're thinking a bit more focused, a bit more retrospectives coming forward. We're going to definitely keep up with the book club. That's still my favorite thing that we do. If it was a case of, we've both run out of time, you're crazy busy with work, Bowie's older and needs more of my time, the one thing I would never let us stop is the monthly book club, because it's my favorite thing by far that we do. And I've said it 1,000 times, I've said it 1,000 more. I'm so glad you brought that to the table, because it's by far the best thing I think that we do. And I hope that people agree, because it's wicked. Maybe we'll get better at doing it as well.
Books are genuinely, they're like my favorite form of entertainment. So
yeah,
video games would be a close second. But
I was going to say, for me, video games, but books are right there. And books on video games, it's a whole thing for me.
I mean, you got video game books now, kind of, with those like Telltale games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Books that are video games. Video games that are books. Yeah.
Yeah.
Graphic novel video games. There's a Metal Gear one on PSP, which is, I think, just a graphic novel. I've been meaning to pick that one up. Maybe Metal Gear is another retrospective we'll do one day, especially if when 3 comes out in August.
I have played Metal Gear Solid 5.
Oh, and I haven't. So there you go. This is it. We both have our positives and negatives. I've always been meaning to play it.
anything about Metal Gear. I not have the time to learn about Metal Gear, my friend.
Well, I think
we're
that
gonna
would be
have to get Eddie in for that one. Eddie,
well. This is
if you're listening, we've got an episode for you. Be
the
prepared.
other
This is
thing.
going to be a long one, bro. He's not going to stop. It's
Well,
going to be
the
a
other
6 hour.
thing
We're going to have 6 weeks worth of content from this one episode.
The other thing I do like, and it's something that came off of certain episodes we do, like where you'd be talking about jumping back into RuneScape or stuff like this. I really like it when it's an episode of I know jack shit about the game that you're talking about or the series and stuff like that. It's almost like you're teaching me about it live on the podcast, and I don't know if other people are enjoying that, where it's something that Steven's known a lot about and I don't. But that kind of, I think it's cool too. Just explain something.
Fair play.
Just having that chat about it, and yeah. Well, we'll see.
We're going to need 2 Metal Gear heads because one person explaining it won't be enough.
No.
Some people will just see things.
Yeah. Metal Gear. God. Kojima.
Yeah, I was going to say, goddamn Kojima.
What a man. Death Stranding 2 this year. Very excited about that. June 27th, I think. 26th. Late June. June is fucked.
I've watched some video for not documentaries, but like video essays about Death Stranding. The fucking gameplay looks insane. Like,
Death Stranding 1 or 2?
1.
Oh, I loved it.
I know it's just a walking simulator, but like you're leaving paths for other people and objects for other people all over. That's awesome.
It's so good. It is so fucking good. Yeah. I understand why other people didn't like it, but
because you were the first to play
it. When I was in it and we were all doing it together for the beginning, because I had it release day, and it was sick. Such a good, and yeah, I rate Death Stranding highly, and I'm about to read the book. That's my plan, is to read it before number 2, and I'll let you know if it's any good. Buffy is growling at me. She wants me to finish this podcast.
Be good girl. Bad Buffy, but...
Is there anything else you want to say before we say goodbye to the lovely people at home?
No, I mean, we're doing these retrospectives will be fun. We get to deep dive into some stuff that we actually know a lot about, because we've played or watched or read, done whatever for a long time. So instead of just doing the weekly stuff that's where we don't have much time to really get to grips with it, and we kind of maybe that's right, maybe that's not right. I mean, not saying we're experts on these things, but maybe it'll be a good perspective on some games. So we're kind of grounded, down to earth about the things. I'd like to hope, maybe.
Yeah, I'd hope. Well, if you are interested, next up will be our next episode in the Kingdom Hearts retrospective. Super excited about it. I've been doing some research into it, and it's cool. I love Kingdom Hearts, man.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's a head scratcher.
A little bit.
I think if we weren't confused, it wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yeah,
exactly. I feel like that.
That's the whole point of the game.
We'll talk about it next week. It's
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see then. Until next time, I have been Beyond Joe.
And I am Stephen.
And thank you for joining us
in another world.